What's going on, everybody? It's Officer here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I got something pretty exciting to show you guys, especially those who love making jobs in the creator. I wasn't going to make a video about this until I saw everything that was in this update. And it's not just a few things that have been added, it's actually pretty much half as much stuff as we already had in it being added, which is awesome. So I don't know where to start, besides the capture details. Now, there's not much to do here. Except for the ambient settings where we have a few things. Time of day, of course, that's the same. Now, the weather used to only be bright or raining in the menu, and you obviously could change it in the lobby, but now you can change it to all sorts of stuff right away, which I think is pretty cool. Traffic, you also have the option of medium/high, or basically off altogether, so I thought there's a low/medium on there. Same thing applies for pedestrians. Emergency services, all this stuff is the same thing. Removing helmets, I'm pretty sure this might actually work for those NPCs out there. If you, for instance, you're the LSPD and you just want to have glasses on in the job, this can be just the thing for you. It can just remove the helmet or the component for your hat, and I think your hat will come off, so you just have glasses as the LSPD or whatever NPC you want to be. That's pretty good for NPCs. I haven't tested it out yet, but I'm pretty sure that'll work just like that. Now, I've already replaced most of the stuff right here. Nothing's new. Now, here, this is interesting. So, you know, we always have the security case. We always have the money bag. We always have the duffel bag. Check that out. This is actually a prop itself. Now, of course, this isn't the actual prop. It doesn't sway in the wind or anything. But as you can see, the American flag. We have a weapons case, which is just like they use in Smuggler's Run. We have ourselves cocaine, just like in the jail missions. Weed, just like in Evronio's modded jobs. Also have the meth bags, which is pretty cool, which is why I say these just look like modded up jobs. The weed bucket, and an impotent rage figure, which I think is pretty interesting, especially for those of you NPCs out there playing as impotent rage. Just a box, nothing too big. It looks like it could be some sort of brick of cocaine. And a small cocaine bag, and a laptop. And it's an iFruit laptop, so it could be perfect for stuff like, I don't know if you can access the internet on it. I'm pretty sure it's a capture object, so you shouldn't be able to, but that'd be amazing. So I'll go onto the ground view, and I'll show you what these things each look like. I don't know what's going on with the flag. I don't know why it didn't go all the way on the ground, nor for the weapons case. Maybe it's just because capture objects are just supposed to float. Not too sure about that one. But these are basically what they look like. The weed bucket looks pretty cool. And the impotent rage figure's open, and etc. So I can imagine some very silly capture jobs going about with this new stuff. As for weapons, nothing really new other than they added the double action revolver in, which I guess is okay. There's nothing about actors' vehicles. There's a lot of things that have to do with vehicles here. So we're just going to place down this Dominator. And you're probably looking at a few things right here. So we have vehicle health, which I have no idea how this impacts whatsoever. Let's just make this max. Let's make this minimum. I have no idea what this could do. You can also put on bulletproof tires. You could take them off as well. So the vehicle health, we're going to find out pretty soon what that'll do. Enable bulletproof tires is pretty simple. Team restrictions, this will basically tell you if you can or cannot get into this vehicle at any time. I'm pretty sure this has to do with locking. So we'll just make that like that as such, and then we'll make this one restricted as well. So when we test it, I'll demonstrate to you what that will do. Also, we have a few new things added, such as the weaponized vehicles, a few more weaponized vehicles, and the special vehicles as well, such as the thruster and stuff. And there's a few other things, the weaponized Tampa and other things like that. We can change the liveries now this time, which is amazing. The colors are still the same. Vehicle health is there. But we can also add in the vehicle mods. For instance, we can have the machine guns and whatnot, and this applies for most of the stuff, which also changes the cosmetics and aesthetics of the vehicle itself, which I think is quite cool. Now, I just made a random Tampa there, but that's basically just to show you, you know, all the combinations you can make, which is amazing. And another police vehicle, because I know I've been dying to see this. I thought they would have added all of them. Turns out they did not add all the police vehicles, but they did add something pretty cool. They added the RCV in here. They also added liveries, which I'm not really fond of, but they added liveries in case if that's what floats your boat or sinks your ship. Again, vehicle health and the weaponized vehicle mods. There's just really the cannon, which I can imagine people using because it's a police vehicle. And again, you can add restrictions to this vehicle as you wish. Now, I'm in the capture, so they did add a few props. They added the stunt props to the sea races. They also added neon blocks for the captures now, so this is something pretty cool I may use in jobs here for Windows, etc. So I think that this will be pretty amazing. There's also huger grids for the neon boards, which is, I'm pretty sure these are bigger than the other ones. I'm not entirely sure. But they also have the neon tubes as well. They basically added the neon stuff in, and that's all. That's really that new. A few more things. We have dynamics. Now these can only be placed in the water, so we're gonna go over to the water. I'm gonna show you exactly what this looks like. So the sea mines, these are primarily for the Strombergs. I'm quite certain. And what these do, I'm guessing they just blow you up if you get close to them. You have to place them on the water, which is annoying. I almost had it. Okay, well, apparently the area must be clear, even though it is completely clear. So maybe that's just some stupid thing that they added in this or whatever. But these are the sea mines. Maybe they have to be on the top. I'm not too sure. Nope. And that's all I do, really. The dynamic they added in, the ammunition sign. Nothing really new here besides just another variant of the crate piles. Organized a few explosive things. They also fixed this glitch where you can only go to this one way in order to see that prop, which I thought was annoying as hell. And that's basically all there is in the aesthetics of props. And pretty much that's just about it. There's a few more things. Actually, I forgot to come back to the team details. We have 2 more things. We can set wanted levels, maximum and minimum, so we can make Team 1 have a wanted level, and Team 5 can have up to 5 stars. These are also the wanted levels apparently they begin the match with, so they'll take priority over those in the ambient settings, so that's pretty interesting. So loading in with a wanted level, I'm sure that is going to be ridiculous. Whenever I used to make custom heist years ago, 5 stars would have been nice, but I'm glad they added this feature in just in case you want it. Team names, kind of a disappointment. You can only choose from the dick bags that they give you to choose from. There's quite a few of them. I prefer using the red coats and blue coats because that's just how I was raised to know things. And of course the spawn vehicles, you know just how it is. Again, they added the special vehicles back in case you wanted to put those in there. Can't really customize them that much, but I just thought this was an interesting update, especially for the props and whatnot that they did add, which is pretty immaculate. I just find it very cool. So we'll just test it, and we'll just see what everything does, and that'll be the video. I just want to show you guys this pretty cool looking creator update. As you can see, we just collected that. Matter of fact, we're going to do one more thing here. But see, as you can see, those are not just props. Those are things you're actually allowed to pick up and move around. Of course, this may look weird, but you'll just have to make a team that can't capture it if you want to make a laptop or a flag prop. So I wish you guys the best of luck with that one. So if you ever want to carry more than props, of course, you always can do this. Up the team carry limit. It's up to you. We'll go back to test it, and we'll see if any of them are locked. I don't remember actually now. So we can grab this. Grab the American flag, grab the box, you know, grab the weed, grab all sorts of this stuff, you know, just take it all up. Now, as you can see, we spawn in with the 1-star wanted level as before. So, I don't remember exactly what modifications we put onto these vehicles. I do apologize. However, we will definitely up the ambient settings so that way you guys can see what's going on. I'm trying to do this entire video in one cut so I don't have to edit anything about it. Not that I'm lazy, it's just... Oh, I don't want to get something like that. Okay. So I noticed that the wanted level does take a lot of effects to do. I haven't gotten a wanted level just quite yet. Oh, okay, there we go. I've gotten it now. Okay, so we're getting into the vehicles. Alright, beautiful. So that's exactly what this does. So it just locks the car. So, whenever you make a vehicle unavailable to somebody, it just completely locks the car altogether. So now we're going to test a little bit of vehicle health. And we're just going to aim at a few things. So these, I remember these were the ones. Vehicle health is good. This was immaculate vehicle health. Quite certain. Okay, so as you can see, that does take a little bit of time to blow up compared to what this one would. Of course, I did damage it a little bit. But both of them blow up from explosives, so there's really no difference there. And these cops are trying to shoot me. But yeah, that's basically it. All in a nutshell, that's what was added with the most recent creator update. And I hope they add some kind of more police cars, though I really doubt they ever will. But, you know, here's having our hopes up. Hopefully Rockstar will listen to our prayers. And with that being said, guys, I'm Offside, and I'm signing out.